Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Kelli Tennant of the Kelli the Hannibal Sports Board YouTube channel and Facebook page. Today, I'll be getting into the lawsuit by a female sports reporter named, let's see what's in the Kelli Tennant, that is, who is accusing Luke Hamilton of sexual assault. I'll get to that developing storyline. I'll also be getting into the Uber driver that ran down Rodrigo de Lima released. I'll get into that. I'll be getting into the fact that Frank Clark just signed a 5-year, $5.5 million offer, $63.5 million guaranteed with the Chiefs. I'll get into that. And also the Thunder, that is, who got a game tonight, that is, win or lose from, they're gonna bring elimination. But I'm gonna get to important fact, that is, I'm gonna get to developing storyline, that is, and many of you may have known this by now. You may have found out last night that female sports reporter, Spectrum Sportsnet LA, by name of Kelli Tennant, she is suing Luke Walton, that is, of sexual assault, that is, claiming that he she claims that he forced himself on her in his Santa Monica hotel at a Santa Monica hotel. Then all of a sudden, so basically this incident happened on May 2017. And I can also tell you though that
I don't understand.
that this happened before Luke Walton was Lakers coach. He was then the Warriors assistant coach for sure. So basically I'm telling you though that what happened was that he was a guest analyst. Now Luke Walton was the guest analyst of the Spectrum Sports in LA of Kelli Tennant. Now she claims that Kelli Tennant claims that Luke Walton had a business relationship with her. That is, and basically what had happened was that Luke Walton would invite Kelli Tennant to his hotel room at the Casa Masa hotel, that is, some Santa Monica hotel, that is. And what had happened was that Luke Walton would invite Kelli Tennant to his hotel room to discuss a book though, and that he tried to send copies of her book that she wanted to publish and write about. So what happened was that and then what happened during that, they discussed the book. What happened during that, Luke Walton would pin Kelli Tennant to the bed. He would place his hips and legs over her body. Tennant claims that Luke Walton forcibly smooched her, kissed her on her neck, face, and chest, or her breast, that is. She screamed, and she was screaming for help, that is, and intended to free herself. But Luke Walton sort of hold her down a bit. Luke Walton then groped her breast and her groin, rubs his erection on her leg. And then Luke Walton, that is, he related and never let go and let Tennant get. So Luke Walton, that is, relented and let Tennant get up from the bed. So Kelli Tennant, that is, she walks towards the door and basically to leave, that is. But Luke Walton grabs her from behind, and once again forces his body on hers. Then they did have this relationship with them. That is, Tennant opens the door and leaves, and then she heard him saying though that so good to see you. So good to see you. Kelli Tennant didn't report Luke Walton's conduct, but forced to forced to report this, that is, with him because of her job. So basically, now Luke, every time Kelli Tennant spots him, Luke Walton would impose himself on her with a hug or a smooch. Luke Walton imposed himself on her with the hug or smooch. And then she intends to she leaves and basically clears on numerous occasions. And basically they were wanted. So basically, and then Luke Walton would greet her saying vulgar, soft, sultry, and sounds at her. You're killing me in that dress. It's very unclear though whether or not if the allegations of Luke Walton are true or not though, that is. But Luke Walton, as you all know, I'm saying though that Luke Walton is under investigation, despite the fact that that Kelli Tennant, who's a Spectrum Sportsnet host, Sportsnet LA host, she's accusing Luke Walton of sexual assault. Now, Luke Walton, that is, if you guys know, he was a former assistant of the Warriors. He was also a former Lakers coach who was released, that is, after 3 seasons. And this has happened. Luke Walton was released after 3 seasons of the Lakers after a bad loss, not getting him to the playoffs, though. So basically, it seems very unclear, though, how this thing came about. Now, his attorney over here simply says, it was at the Casa Del Mar hotel. The incident happened in May of 2017. He was the Warriors' assistant coach in April in 2016. The incident happened in May 2017, that is. Now, his attorney simply said, Mark Sell, says that Luke Walton insisted him to defend him for sure against these allegations, saying that the accuser is opportunist, not a victim. Her claim is not credible. He's going to take this issue to court, that is. So basically, what she's saying, what's going on here, is that Luke Walton, that is being sued by former Spectrum Sportsnet LA host Kelli Tennant of sexual assault, that is. And I can tell you this does not relate to Luke Walton being released as Lakers coach. I can tell you that. So basically, I'm saying that the Lakers, Warriors weren't aware of it, though. The Kings, as of right now, are aware of it as we speak, though, and they are opening investigation on it for sure. So I can tell you this right now, that Luke Walton could have an arrest warrant awaiting him, and that Kelli Tennant is looking to press charges against Luke Walton, wants to bring him to justice, and possibly have an arrest warrant awaiting for Luke Walton, by the way. Because Luke Walton, that is, wasn't arrested nor charged for this incident. I will tell you that. Of sexual assault, that is. So basically, it is very unclear at this time, whether or not if Luke Walton is going to be released. I will tell you this. Here's what could happen, though. Luke Walton could be released as Kings coach, for sure. I mean, yes, you can have fine suspended, you can have him administratively, but the best thing you can do is have him released again and have him banned for life. Because really, there's no reason why this shouldn't have happened. Because Luke Walton should have known better. Because, you know, his attorney may know about it for sure, but does he really recall it? That's the kind of question we need to ask ourselves. Because this happened before he was Lakers coach. He was an assistant coach for the Warriors, by the way. And the Lakers were not necessarily aware of this for sure, because they would have mentioned this a whole lot sooner rather than later. They did mention this as of yesterday, I'll tell you that. But make no mistake about it, though, that Luke Walton could be released again by the Kings, and that's what the outcome is going to be, right? That could be the possible outcome for Luke Walton, though, and he could be banned for life from the NBA. So you never know how this is gonna. You never know what's going to happen there. So hopefully a lot more deals are going to emerge, and I'll give a live update on this, and I'll keep you guys updated if anything new comes up, though. Another topic I wanna address is also just the fact that Frank Clark has signed a 5-year, $105.5 million offer, $63.5 million guarantee with the Chiefs. This leads the Chiefs and the Seahawks to exchange for third-round picks. The Chiefs, they get 2 2020 second-round draft picks to the Seahawks.
We found something. A chance, maybe.
To the Seahawks, the Chiefs are expected to get a first-round draft pick, 29th overall. So that's all there is to it for. That's all there is to it for now. So congrats on that, though. By the way, hopefully there is to it, though. Now moving on to I want to address those. So with that Jefferson Roger Maziel, that is, he has been released as an Uber driver after killing Rodrigo de Lima after they had a brief argument yesterday and ran him down. So he's been arrested. He's been charged. He's been fired for that, though. But cops, they do have an arrest warrant awaiting him for sure. So hopefully justice will be served to him. Want to get to another topic. I also want to address that that the nearly 12 mil worth of fake title rings and team rings now at the market. Now the U.S. Customs and Border Protection officials, they have seized 177 counterfeit pieces. The CBP officials found 200 fake rings during inspection of a March 11th shipment from China to U.S. Included Eagles and Patriots Super Bowl title rings, Yankees World Series title rings, Yankees World Series rings, and a whole lot more. They just caught it before they were sold to Americans, saving U.S. consumers $11.7 million with the seizure. So that's pretty good right there. So that's incredible. Congrats on that, though. So that's all you guys gotta know for now. Just for sure. So that's all there is to it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is gonna do it for the Khalil the Habbo Sports Boy YouTube channel, Facebook page. And please be sure you always subscribe to the Khalil the Habbo Sports Boy YouTube channel, Facebook page by any means necessary. Be sure to send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts on Kelli Tennant, that is, suing Luke Walton of sexual assault. Let me know if you think that Luke Walton's going to be released as the new Kings coach. If he should be banned, let me know in the comment section. I'll respond and address to that, by the way. Let me know if you think what you think of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection officials seizing 200 fake rings, title rings, that is. Let me know about that in the comment section. Your replies, your comments on that as well. Let me know what you think of Frank Clark signing a 5.5 mil offer, $63.5 mil guaranteed with the Chiefs. Let me know about that. Your comments, tweets, your replies on that. And I also want to say happy 42nd to John Cena, the 16-time WWE champ, John Cena. Happy birthday to him. Be sure to send your birthday shout-outs to him as well. Big title victories he's had and moments he's had. So let let me know what you think about that. I was trying to address that, so that's all there is to it. You guys gotta know for now. So nothing more to be said. That's all there is to it for now. But I will be back more live updates, breaking news, trend times, development stories, all things sports related on the Clue to Help Sports Sport. All things sports related, so that you need to know. So that's all there is to it. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good evening. Bye bye.